Hi everyone, today is Wednesday, the 15th of March 2017, and from the 15th through to the 23rd of each month is when the symbolism is most prominent. Well, according to the Groxt one, that is. But they've just come out with this new news story about the Matrix being rebooted. Now, for those who don't know, it was a very popular film series that starred Keanu Reeves. But this new rebooted Matrix is not going to have Keanu in it, apparently. I think like Michael Jordan's one of the names being talked about. And of course, Michael Jordan represents Michael the Archangel. And the whole reason why they're doing a rebooted Matrix, it's to show the same symbolism that they showed with the original films. So it's like the whole world is as a matrix going right by the Bible, so everything comes out as God has intended it to come out. Like, it even goes back to the matrix of leadership in Transformers, and even the matrix in Doctor Who as well. The matrix that is on Gallifrey. Anyway, that being said, I mean, even like Keanu Reeves' character Neo wearing those shades could represent just like Putin wearing those shades right there. I mean, Putin is literally like Agent Smith because they both represent Satan. That's why Putin wears these glasses here. That is why Agent Smith wears glasses. It's the exact same symbolism. Anyway. I mean, see how Neo is like the Jesus character, just like Superman is? Because they can both stop bullets. Well, that's just one of the reasons. Like, remember, in nearly every video I bring up this woman in the dragon story from Revelation 12 of the Bible. Where the dragon, Satan, Agent Smith, and Putin come after this woman. This heavenly woman stood on this moon. I mean, this could even be to do with Trinity, who is a female character in the Matrix. That is why this woman seems to have the same hair color as Trinity. It could even go back to Trinity in Rise of the Tomb Raider as well. So this woman's been equated to Lara Croft and Trinity. Like, she's even been equated to Brie Larson and Captain Marvel. Because that is why Brie Larson's playing Captain Marvel. Because both Brie Larson and Captain Marvel, they both represent this woman of Revelation 12. Now I'm going to play a clip from Room.
Do you remember how Alice wasn't always in Wonderland? She fell down, 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 deep in a hole. Right, well, I wasn't always in Room. I'm like Alice. I was a little girl named Joy. Nah. And I lived in a house with my mom and my dad. You would call them Grandma and Grandpa. What house? House. It was in the world. And there was a backyard, and we had a hammock. We would swing in the hammock, and we would eat ice cream. A TV house? No, Jack, a real house, not TV. Are you even listening to me? When I was a little older, when I was 17, I was walking home from school. Where was I? You were still up in heaven. But there was a guy, he pretended that his dog was sick. What guy? Old Nick. We call him Old Nick. I don't know what his real name is. But he pretended his dog was sick. What's the dog's name? Jack, there wasn't a dog. He was trying to trick me. Okay? There wasn't a dog. Old Nick stole me. I want a different story. No, this is the story that you get. He put me in his garden shed. Here. Room is the shed.
So, Alice in Wonderland, she also represents this Rev 12 woman. That is why she is shown right here on this Economist cover. So that Alice, Brie Larson, and Captain Marvel will represent that Revelation 12 woman. And anybody who sees this cover, well, most people who see this cover would probably think, oh, it's just Alice in Wonderland. But it's not that simple, because there are loads and loads of female characters in movies and TV shows that represent the Alice character. There are, just as there are loads and loads of female characters in movies and TV shows that represent this woman. I mean, it doesn't get much more obvious than this. Let's just hear what she says again.
Do you remember how Alice wasn't always in Wonderland? She fell down, down, down deep in a hole. Right, well, I wasn't always in room. I'm like Alice. I was a little girl named Joy. Nah.
She literally said, I'm like Alice. There's not much more of a giveaway than that. I mean, she even has blonde hair like Alice. I mean, when she references Alice falling down a rabbit hole, it could represent like Alice falling down into hell, into the pit. The room is literally like hell and the pit. That's how it contrasts. I mean, you even see this film came out in 2015 for the 5th age of the Bible. I mean, and this Economist magazine came out in 2015 for the 5th age as well. See, look, there's 2015. There's Alice. There's 2015. There's Alice. See? See how prominent this is? And of course, they showed this film on Channel 4 on Sunday night. Right around the time where they found a Knights Templar place down a rabbit hole. Now, for those who don't know, there's a lot of rumours about the Knights Templar, like that they may have been involved with Jesus, they may have been involved with the Illuminati or Freemasons, or both. But, yeah. I mean, like, even, this woman was literally captured by a rapist in the movie. Now, we're not entirely sure, how many times he raped her, or whether he actually raped her at all. But we don't really need to know. We don't really need to know that information, because that's not really what the movie's about. It's more about like the emotional journeys that this woman and her son have. But of course, it's very weird that this film was shown on Channel 4 right around the time where where Broadchurch season 3 drops, because again it's showing the symbolism of somebody being raped. Uh, this poor woman Trish, played by Julie Hesmondhalgh, and then again, obviously we can even trace this back to Hollyoaks, which is a soap intended for young people, and even with this character Nick who raped Ellie as well. Like, don't you get it? All of these rapist characters represent Satan. Nick does. Whoever rapes Trish does. And even the rapist that's in this Room movie, they all represent Satan. Even that murderer in The Lovely Bones represents Satan as well. Like, don't you get it? Like, this, like, Ellie represents that Revelation 12 woman as well. Just like Sophie Porley, the actress who plays Ellie, also represents this woman. So that is it. Like, Ellie represents just like Brie Larson's character Joy. Literally. I know this is a deep subject, and it's really dark, but it has to be discussed. Because we can't just ignore these signs from God. Like, even this, like, see, the actor's called Jacob, just like you have Jacob's trouble in the Bible. Like, for those who don't know, Jacob's trouble happens around the end times of the Bible. It even has a lot to do with Jacob's ladder as well. Jacob's ladder up to heaven. That's why heaven is mentioned so much in this movie. Because this woman is supposed to ascend into heaven when she's granted the wings of a great eagle. Look. It even says, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. And literally, the rapist character in this movie, like, he, literally, like, comes after her and her child. So it's almost like, him, it's almost showing the symbolism. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Like, does he actually have the intent to devour her and her child? Does he have the intent to kill her and her child? I don't think he does. I think he just has the intent to rape her and to keep her captured in the room for their whole lives. I mean, even the fact that it was the kid's 5th birthday, that represents the 5th age of the Bible as well. God have mercy on us all. This symbolism will continue to escalate, so we need to keep watch, as always. If you keep faith in Jesus and God, then hopefully your life will go better. So to sum up, the dragon is the rapist in Rome, and then the woman is the Brie Larson character Joy. And then the child is Jack, her son in the movie.